All right, here we are. Ready to see what it's like to live in a tiny home? Here we go. Starting off, we have this cutie. So here is the back area of our camper. There used to be a couch right here, but we sold our dinette chairs and we moved our table to over here because we needed an office space. So this is not how it's going to look permanently. It will actually be a tabletop all the way across the whole thing, and then I will have an office space right there. But currently, this is what we have. He's very amused. All right, and then over here is our couch that we actually sit on. These recline. We have storage. That's where all the remotes are that we don't use. And our chairs recline out, which is very nice. It's really the only chairs that we ever sit in. Pretty much. Over here is our other couch. Now this is where that couch used to be, over here. And the dinette used to be over there. We changed it. So this couch actually pulls out. I'm not going to pull it out because it's kind of difficult. But this is where the dogs live, pretty much. So I totally could have made everything Instagram perfect for you, but I'm keeping it real around here. So I left my clean dishes. They are clean. I cleaned them for you. You're welcome. I left those out. So don't get your expectations too high. All right, we're keeping it real. So I've got my kitchen area right here in all of its glory. This is my favorite dish rack in the entire world. I think it's from Target. It's amazing. It holds so many dishes. It goes in there very simply. Nothing fancy. And when I'm done with it, I actually fold it together and store it down there in between the trash can and the counter area. It doesn't have a silverware port, so I just use a mug. It works great. Promise. We got a big, huge sink with dirty food in it. Just don't look. It's fine. Over here, I got this paper towel holder from Amazon. I wanted one forever and ever and ever, and I saw this one and I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. A shelf area. I can put so many things on there. And it just kind of became a glove area. Here's the rest of our kitchen. So we have a really, really tiny microwave. And we have our stove top. So this is solid right here. Ooh, and it kind of looks dirty. Sorry. And this folds all the way back. We have 3 eyes right there. Ew, gross. Caroline, clean your kitchen. Ew. Yeah, we'll just put that back down. And here's our oven. It's interesting. It's very, very tiny. So this is like a basic size cast iron pan, and it takes up the whole oven. It's also kind of a pain to turn on. You have to, you can't see it back there. There's like a little pilot light, and you have to actually physically put a lighter down there to it to turn it on. But it works, and it's fine. Nothing fancy. Coffee maker, because of course. So we only have very, very, very few cabinets in our kitchen to store things. So this one holds our plates and bowls. We only have those many plates and those many bowls, and that's it. And here's my tummy stuff, because Plexus is amazing. And I keep coffee filters, coffee. There's some spoons and napkins and stuff. They kind of just made their way there. We don't ever use them. We use real stuff. And we have 3 drawers right here. First one is silverware. And it kind of catches scissors and lighters and things of that nature. Next one is our Ziploc bags, things of that nature. Got an oven mitt and our towels. That's where they live. And then down here in this third one is our Tupperware drawer. That's all the Tupperware we got. That's all we use. Nothing else. And then over here on this side, we have, and this one is our cleaning supplies. We've got this basket. It holds everything. Trash bags underneath, paper towels. They kind of just fell. I also store potatoes down here. I don't really know why. I think they're supposed to be stored in dark places. Hang the broom, our little broom right there. Don't look at the dog hair. It's not real. That's our Instapot, which I finally got out of storage and started using. It's amazing. I love it. And then as far as cups and that nature, got some utensils down here, some oil, knives, and then up there is where we store all of our cups. We really like these reusable ones, and I have a couple coffee mugs, and that's it. That's all there is to it. And then we have one more kitchen, nope, two, I lied, sorry. This big drawer down here holds lots of measuring cups. For some reason I, felt the need to have 12 different measuring cups, all the same. This is where we keep our pots and pans. That's all we use. We make it work. And yeah, there's our kitchen. I won't show you the fridge and freezer because it's gross. Don't look at it. All right, so that's our kitchen area, and now we have our pantry stuff is all up here. So anything and everything pantry, it lives up here. We have these 4 huge cabinets that live up here, and we actually store our shoes up there because dogs, Mr. Bo loves to eat some shoes. So we store them up there. Those are the ones that we use very often. I've also got a first aid kit, card game, and a little thing. All right, so up here we have pots and like strainers and all. I've got a big pot back there, but we only cook for 2, so we usually never use it. I don't think I've ever used it since we've lived here. Got a toaster. Landon's got some protein. I got some collagen from Plexus because of beautiful skin. And down here, I actually keep our water filter right here because it won't fit in our refrigerator. It's too tall. And then over here, I've got all kinds of canned stuff. It just makes it easy putting it in a basket. That way, if I'm looking for something, I just pull out the whole basket and I can dig through it that way. In these containers, I've got flour and brown sugar and all. I've got some baking soda up here. Got Vienna sausage because Landon's never had some before, so I'm gonna make him try it. Because you can't live and not taste Vienna sausage. On this side, we've got more of the snack type food and dog treats. Up in that gray container up at the top, I keep a lot of random snacky stuff. Just makes it easier when you can pull the whole thing down and dig for it. And it also helps contain it when you're moving. So just a little shelf that we have kind of catches all of the random things. Down here, not organized. You look at that mad chaos. So our shelf has actually fallen back in this back corner. So I haven't really tried to organize it because I feel like if I move everything, it might completely fall, and that would be sad. So here we've got noodles, random things like that. Down here, we actually keep a lot of the dog stuff. So that's a towel that we use only for the dogs, a sheet, some random things like that. We've got a couple beach towels down there as well. And then over here is our medicine cabinet. I actually recently went through it, threw out all the old stuff we weren't going to use. This is a TENS unit, if you know what that is. And there's our medicine. Got the dog medicine in here as well because why not? Down here is our fuse box. We actually have a blown fuse. I'm not going to tell you why because then you're going to judge me. It's fine. I'm just kidding. So yeah, there's all that storage over there. So now I'm coming over here to our, I guess, entertainment center. This is probably like a 32-inch TV or something. something like that. So up at the top, we've got our Wi-Fi router, PS4, things of that nature. That radio up at the top corner actually has speakers in the ceiling that go all throughout the camper. There's also some on the outside, so we can jam out to music on the inside and the outside. Down there we've got a fireplace, which is really awesome. It helps keep the side of the camper warm during the winter days. In here, on the top is our spice shelf. They just kind of ended up there. And down here I've got all kinds of random electronic things. I don't know what to do with them. They're just kind of here. Everybody's got that drawer somewhere, right? Totally. And then up above is our storage. So since we just kind of like getting out of the winter season, I'll show you, we had to find empty spots here and there to store all of our coats and jackets and things of that nature, just because there's not much in the bedroom. That basket has candles in it, some office supplies. Same thing over here. More books, office supplies. Those are dog bones that keep them away from them. We have the same shelves over here. These actually hold all of Landon's work clothes. He's been out of town a lot lately, so there isn't many clean. There's some. It's just the easiest way to store it. They're all together. They're down here in the morning when he gets ready for work. So these puppers can sleep in without being woken, right? Yeah. All right. That's the front door. This goes to the outside. It's got a window right here. I don't have a curtain for it yet, but we keep a blanket over there, you know, just for privacy. Back behind this door. So we have a door into our bedroom right there, and we have a door into our bathroom. But we never use this one. So I actually have our little space heater stored away right there, and that's our dog food container. And let me tell you, this is amazing. Let me turn the light on. It's like, I don't know what it's called. I think it's called a vault or something like that. It's really awesome. I leave it out when we leave the dogs at home. You can see they've tried to open it, but they cannot, which is really awesome. That's why I had to get rid of the other one. I'm not feeding you. Come on. Move. We usually just use this door. We had a little hanger on the top of the door, but Mr. Bo decided he didn't like it anymore, so he chewed it off. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so here's our bathroom. And it goes all the way into our bedroom. Has a little sliding door. As you can see, it scrapes because, yeah. So we have our kitchen, or our sink area, and some outlets. We have a little mirror top. So before I open this, I'm just gonna let you know that Landon and I are versions of organized and, I don't know, I guess like easily accessible or something. I don't know, maybe something along those lines. We organize things very differently, and it used to bug me really bad when we first got married, because I am OCD. I think I like for things to be clean and laid out well and all that kind of stuff, and that's just not organized to Landon. So we moved into the camper. I just kind of made a decision that I'm not gonna let it bug me. So your personality is like mine. You're gonna scream a little on the inside, but we're not gonna let it bug us, okay? Because that's just how he organizes things. Yes. All right, moving on. So in here, this is where all of my stuff is. Bo tried to eat my face wash. It's fine. Keep everything in there. All of my makeup stuff that I use every day is in here. So when I'm ready to use it, I just pull this out and I set it on the counter, and then I can close the top so I can see the mirror and all. Here's Landon's. He's actually gone right now, so there's usually a bag up here that he keeps everything in. You know, it's fine. It's fine. And then down here at the bottom, let me see if I can. It's a very tight space. So here is where we kind of store everything else. That's where I have more makeup. So I still dance and performances, and also have stage makeup and things of that nature. Yeah, We've got some hydrogen peroxide and stuff like there. Our sink actually leaks somewhere right there. I'm not sure. I've never been able to find out exactly where the leak is, which is very annoying. Hey! Chill. So, maybe one day we'll figure it out. But there's usually like a puddle of water down here. You can see it under there. It's very normal. Down here at the bottom, got nail polish. In that black bag is Landon's shaving stuff. And then just some random bathroom things. Our very, very tiny toilet. So we actually flush it down here. I won't show you the inside of that because that's kind of weird. I have toilet paper. Don't tell anybody, because the world is missing toilet paper at the moment. So here's our shower. This is actually a very decent sized shower for campers. They're usually really, really tiny little squares. We have this like oval shape to it. We actually keep our laundry basket in the shower, so that's what you see down in there at the moment, because the dogs really enjoy stealing socks, don't you? All right, so here's our bedroom. We're starting with one of our closets. We each have one of these. This is all my clothing. So I've got all my jeans right there, all my sweatpants, yoga pants, things of that nature. And then I have all my sweaters down here. It's really difficult to keep everything organized right now because it's winter and we have so much clothing, and it's very fluffy clothing as well. These both have mirrors on the front of them. And then this is Landon's. Got some nice shirts in there. Just kind of, I took over this area. I kicked Landon out. We used to have, each had a small drawer, and then we split the big one, and I kicked him out. I took over it. So down there is where we keep socks, underwear, things of that nature. Same thing over there. Here's our bed. We have a queen size bed, but it's shorter than most other queen size beds, just because we have to have a walking space right there. So in here is where I keep all of my t-shirts. Keep them all rolled up. I usually put like work shirts and stuff like that right there so I can find them easily. And it also has a mirror on the front of it. I've got a big hanging hook on the back of that door. That's where a lot of jackets, as you can see, find their way. That will be much smaller once it becomes springtime and all. So under this bed, it lifts up to lots and lots of storage. So this is where all of the other clothing is. So in that main basket right there, I have all of like blouses and stuff like that rolled up. Got some more hoodies in there. We got shoes in the back because it goes all the way back where you can't see it. And there's a little shelf in there too. So we have a bunch of shoes on there. There's so many clothes right now because it's winter time. So once it stops being so cold outside, then we will put all the winter stuff away. And this is Landon's area over here. I will just open it up for you. Hopefully nothing falls out. Yeah, organized for him. That's all that matters. We have a dog bed over here. That's where Bo usually sleeps. We had one over here, but I took it down because I'm trying to get them off the couch. But they're so cute. All right, so I think that is everything. It's our home, our very tiny home. That's all there is to it. All 273 square feet. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is kind of like a before video because we have several things that we want to do to the inside. As you can probably tell, I don't have very many decorations out other than things that are just like sitting on the counter or something like that. But that's because we're gonna paint all the walls. I'm very, very excited about that. So I guess you can consider this a before video, and when we get everything done, I will show you an after of what all changes we have done to it. Yeah, and then I guess I will make a outside video too if it ever stops raining. if you're in the South right now, then you totally understand. It's been raining for months, nonstop, what it feels like. So yeah, there's a lot of really cool things on the outside that we want to show you. So I guess that's all. I guess stay tuned for an outside video, and then if it ever stops raining, we'll get some things done on the inside, some walls painted, so you can see the whole new transformation. All right, thanks for watching.